Come on, wonderful people. Look at the heading we have today. I said, gratitude within the 5 pillars of prosperity. Let's get the show on the road, guys, and welcome to the morning blessings. So, you know, when you start something, I'm going to push you guys to do something. It's a good habit to get into when you're doing, like if you're going to do something new or you're starting something. You should always take a couple deep breaths. They said the best is 3. And that puts us in the moment. When we rush from one project to another, that is not keeping us in the moment. We're still bringing residue of the old project into the present project. And that is why it's important to always breathe. They tell you that, breathe. And because the pillar we are talking about today with gratitude for emotional prosperity, that means we must learn to breathe. Emotional prosperity is one of our pillars that the 5 senses just brand on, and it takes the blow. But today I'm bringing it out to show gratitude within it. I have it. I talk about it a little bit in my gratitude journal. All of you guys know that it's right, this one. And at the beginning of the journal, it has all the information you need about emotional prosperity and how it hooks up with gratitude. So what I want you guys to do today is to do this with me. I'm going to count it. I cannot do it and not count it. Get into the habit. And you don't have to do it 3 times. We'll do it once today. But if you're going to say you're going to start something, before you get into the thing, get connected. Get connected with the moment. And to do that, you have to take a few deep breaths. The thing about life is it doesn't happen fast, but it happens consistently, and it happens in the moment of time. So let us begin today by taking a few deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for the count of 4, hold for 8 and 10. I'll take you through it once. Just try it. See how you feel. You're at home, you're alone, wherever you are. Don't do it if you're driving. So, or just listening while you're in the shower, you might pass it through your nose. So hold on. And let's take a deep breath as far as we can go through our nose into the stomach. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that feel good? So it's a good little practice. Do you know it takes less than a minute to do that? And if you find you want to steady your life, you feel like you're always rushing, the deep breaths really help. Those of you that know about it, share it. I will read what the deep breaths do to you. It helps you to collect and be in the moment. It's like you're going to make a decision, but before you sign on the dotted line, before you tell the person, okay, yes, I agree, I'll do it, I'll go for it. Before you take the information from the doctor, breathe and say, let me collect it. Before you let the banker tell you what is best for you financially when you're doubting it, breathe. Whatever, when you're making a choice to have a lover, a sweetheart, a determination, whatever, breathe. It's good for you. So, gratitude and the 5 pillars. That's what this whole week will be. And every day I will bring one of the pillars for you. Because we are taught to be grateful because we receive something. We are taught to call our family and tell them thank you for this wonderful thing that we got from them. After we have gotten it, we say, I am happy and grateful. I missed that accident after we have missed that accident. I'm happy and grateful I was able to do that after I was able to do it. But then there is something about being grateful for emotional prosperity. And you are going to say, Tessa-Marie, as people have said to me before, I cannot see the emotion, but no. But you can feel the emotion. You can recognize the devastating effect that emotion has on you if you let it go the wrong way. So that's why I'm talking about the pillar of emotional prosperity and gratitude within this pillar. So let us remind ourselves today that the ability to feel, express gratitude is a gift. And hey, do not compare it. Do not go next door. Do not jump over there. Morning, Gavi. Sorry. Do not go over there and say, I'm grateful because I know somebody who has a problem. That is not what gratitude. That jumps away from gratitude to comparison. And when you compare yourself to others who are less fortunate than you, then you are in a problem. You're sitting in a big doo-doo. When you compare others that are better than you in your head, it's the same doo-doo. I am grateful. So today, remind yourself, it's the ability to feel and express gratitude, that it is a gift. One we cultivate with intention. You heard that? You are not just given the act of gratitude as a package when you were born or when you went to school. You have to actually develop it, cultivate it, decide you have purposes to be grateful. You can test yourself. Within 21 days of making sure that you are grateful, you will notice a vast difference in your attitude. First, your attitude. And you will maybe, as I said, emotional prosperity and gratitude, 5 things. I'm grateful for what you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. You have a lot to be grateful for. So you're saying, but Tessa-Marie, I am grateful because I have my family and friends. Yeah. Emotional gratitude. What did you do that made somebody feel, brought a smile to somebody's face? On Saturday, one of the young ladies I mentored for years is married. When I met her, she was single. And I mentored her into buying her own home, driving a brand new car because she had one that was just stalling in front of the highway, and single girl. That wasn't a good thing. So we worked towards that and she got that. But I was so grateful on Saturday when Lisa called me and she asked me, she sent a note and she said, we are going to make, she's married now and have a son. We are going to make some changes, some house change, and we want to let you hear what we're planning and to tweak it for us or to help us to see something. And I was so grateful that she thought of calling me to ask me to help us see the vision of the version that she had of the changes they're making for their home. And you should have seen Lisa writing everything we talked about. We talked about gratitude. And I said to her, breathe into this house you've had for 12 years, Lisa, and be grateful that you were in this house. And be grateful to the house for the warmth it gave you, for the energy in the house, for the love, the care, all of that. That house supported you. So before you let it go, say thank you. And that was part of we went through a lot, what she should do and what she had to remember, because it's not her job. She can't remember everything. It's mine. All the little nitty-gritties about that. You're getting into your car and the car is taking you somewhere. Be grateful emotionally that you're not the person standing in the storm, right? No. Just be grateful you are not standing in the storm. That is not, do not say, I know somebody who has to take the bus. Do not do that. Maybe you can teach them how to be grateful that they are taking the bus, that they have the money to pay for the bus. And while you are being grateful that you have the money to pay for the bus, that is the time you're also being grateful for what is coming. Because as you say, okay, I'm grateful, the law of attraction and gratitude, they have a thing going. An emotional thing. You're saying, I'm so grateful. I feel warm. The law of attraction will give you more reasons to be grateful. They love to get this energy back to you, back from you to others. So that's what you have to do. If you are challenged to find something to be grateful for, turn to the 5 pillars. Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. Emotional, how do I feel? Think about it. You have nothing, absolutely nothing to be grateful for about your emotional prosperity? I feel joyful. I feel happy. I feel contented. I'm so happy and grateful. I'm so contented. When you're holding that cup of coffee or tea or something, or you're putting a piece of a cake in your mouth or sipping on a glass of wine, you should be able to savor it for a moment and feel it. That is what emotional prosperity is about, is your feeling. And when you find a feeling that you love, celebrate it. I'm happy and grateful how this situation here makes me feel. And enjoy that. Hold it, take it. Mental, what am I thinking? I'm happy and grateful that my thoughts are no longer negative. I'm happy and grateful that I learned mentally how to do this thing. I am happy and grateful. Emotional prosperity through the 5 pillars is one of the things that we have to realize. It's all about how you feel. And with gratitude, be grateful that you can feel how you feel. I know you have a pain, but hey, I am so happy and grateful I can feel that sensation. Do not compare to somebody that is in a coma. Do not say that. Just be grateful for you in the moment of emotional prosperity. Find something to be grateful for. This week we are doing 1 pillar at a time with gratitude within it. How are you going to be grateful with physical prosperity? How is my body supporting me? I'm happy and grateful I can walk. I'm happy and grateful I can swallow, and no comparison to the less fortunate. Remember that. And put a little bit of energy. So each day, spiritual, what am I aligned with? Am I aligned with all bad things for everyone? Switch that. What financial prosperity, what has flowed to me through me? What have you done? You have a job. I'm working. I got a raise. I got a bonus. Come on, man. We have things to be grateful for. So don't tell me, Tessa-Marie, I am challenged to find gratitude within emotional prosperity. No. Every pillar holds a reason to be grateful. Even the smallest moment counts. Today we focus on emotional prosperity, which is deeply connected to how we process and express gratitude. So let us reflect on that. Be happy and grateful that you can remain calm in challenging situations. Yeah. Instead of saying, I'm going to get even with that person that has pushed your button or criticized you, breathe in the moment and say, I am happy, I am grateful that I am calm. I'm happy and grateful I am calm. And just keep repeating that until the calmness envelopes your entire being from inside and it brings it out. Remember that. Be thankful and grateful for your ability to listen to somebody else without judgment. And you just open your mind and don't judge. Just listen, be happy and grateful, because that is a challenge for every human on earth. For us to hear and see someone and to be not judging their behavior, how they look, what they dress. I always remember this man that was, he was heavy. But he had a message. And he wore black and his surrounding was dark. I can imagine there must have been an emotional something, that a challenge for him that he didn't want to show himself. But I listened to that message and it was amazing. Yet, a friend of mine who listened to the same message called me to tell me how heavy and why I was in the dark. And I said, that's what you got? That's what you heard? That's what you really saw? Did you see the light in his eye and the joy when he was telling you what is good? Silence. So that is something, it's in everybody. That meant in my younger days, I must have done that too. I had to learn it wasn't right. There were no teachers for that. But I found out how to do that, and I decided to teach you so you do not end up holding yourself back for years to get what it is you desire. Because when you have this negative, upful energy about others, thank you, I saw that. You are going to find out that, hey, is going to affect you, and it will hold you back because you're so busy seeing the worst in every human being and judging them that you cannot see what is coming your way. You have to be thrown into a way to see it, and you still won't find it. You'll see the disaster. You won't see the good because your mind is there. Your emotion is there. Express gratitude for the courage to ask questions sincerely. There are no stupid questions. Do not let anybody laugh at you when you ask your question. If you are in a group and you say, I don't know how to do this, will somebody show me? And somebody said, what do you mean you're foolish? Yeah, it's so silly. Hold on to that. Ignore them. Because the person that gives you the answer has just taught you, no, you know. That I learned knee-high to a grasshopper. My mother told me there are no stupid questions. You want to know, you ask. Even if others in the room already know, you do not stop and feel bad because you think they're going to laugh at you. Too bad they laugh at you. You know now though. You have the information you need for you to live a fulfilled life. So the assumptions block understanding. Question unlock connection. So because you're making an assumption that others would laugh at you, what about the person that is also like you in that room that doesn't know what they're saying and too shy to speak up? You open the door for them. That is why if you make an assumption, you are blocking understanding. You do not know. Ask a question. Don't make an assumption. Questions unlock connection. That is what gratitude tells you. Be present when others need you. It mightn't be to help them, to feed them, to clothe them. It might be to listen, to hear them. It's a blessing to be able to serve someone else's needs selflessly. Like when I spoke to Lisa and her husband on Saturday afternoon, that was a selfless act. There was no money exchange. I spent an hour with them. I listened to their reasonings, why they wanted to move from the area where they are and get into a bigger home because their family is expanding and they had the income and that would be their forever home for now. And that is selfless. I actually wrote in my gratitude journal, I'm happy and grateful that Lisa and Troy decided to contact me to seek my advice. I was happy to do that. Let others speak fully without interruption. We all have to do that. This is a work in progress for me and everybody because I teach. So therefore, I might be tempted to get in there before it's time to get in there. So I need to hold back. And I am practicing it every day. And man, I've been practicing it for years and centuries. So gratitude shows up in how we allow others to be seen and heard. We're letting their emotion be relaxed. The person that's afraid, Tessa-Marie. And then that's what we have to stop doing. Our 5 senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, are how emotional prosperity speaks to us. That's how it speaks. The scent of the morning coffee. A simple, silly thing, right? But you and I who enjoy coffee can actually be grateful for that. Because we were blessed to be able to press that button and coffee comes up through a couple simple actions. Be grateful we can. I am happy and grateful for the aroma of the coffee oozing from the kitchen. That is good because when you're talking about that feeling and the scent of that coffee, you're being grateful, emotional, grateful. That's what you're expressing. The sense of smell, the sound of a friend's laughter. Like when I speak to my friends and they're laughing, to all of you, when I do have a conversation, to those of you that we connect with, and I hear your voice and we're laughing. A Sunday self-care show was on Sunday morning. If you missed it, check it out. It was a brilliant show. Lots of laughter, but lots of learning took place in that Sunday self-care show. We talked about women's health, and we stressed and we really talked a lot about menopause because so many young people are experiencing menopause in their 40s now. They're getting the symptoms and signs and symptoms of menopause. So those of us who are past that bridge, we're on the other side of the bank of the river. We went through menopause, the raging waters of menopause. And here we are today to tell you how to prepare yourself for that. We were so happy and grateful to be bringing that out. And people were commenting and sending notes to us about it. And they were so thrilled. So that is great. They were laughing when they were talking of the different things. Feel the warmth of a blanket. Man, look at the winter we have had. But you take that throw that's on the chair that you sit on to be always there. But the time you pick that throw and you put it over you and your hands are underneath the warmth of the throw and you're sitting in your favorite chair, look at you. Right there, we have 3 things to be grateful for. I'm so grateful I have this comfortable chair to sit in. I'm so grateful I have this nice throw that I throw over myself. I'm so grateful for the warmth coming from the throw. That is emotional prosperity, being grateful. You know, the beauty of the sunset. I am so happy and grateful. The sun is shining today. And it is going to set tonight because we haven't had much sun in the northeast. It's cold. It's chilly. This is a very cold spring for us. More dark days than sunny days. So when the day burst open this morning at 5:45 and the sun was coming, I got up and I fling open the windows, the drapes and the blinds, and I go, "Good morning, sunshine. I missed you. I'm happy and grateful you're coming to me today." Yes, it's not big, but we ignore it. And when we miss it, we complain. And when it comes, we are not saying thank you. We're not being emotionally connected to sunrise or sunset. Why? Well, feel it. Isn't it a better feeling than that cold, chilly, damp weather we've had that you didn't like? Guess what? You have what you like now. Bask in it. And when the summer becomes too unbearable and it's 90 degrees, 100 degrees outside, do not complain about that. Oh, I'm so happy and grateful summer is finally here. What is wrong with that? Do that. And then the taste of a nourishing meal. Well, those 3 girls, those 4 girls that came to the house, my daughter and her daughter and my adopted daughter Kathleen and her daughter, and they came at 4, they left at 11:30. I spoke to you guys about it. I was so grateful. I wrote in my gratitude journal, I'm so happy and grateful the girls were here. It was a pleasure to have them. It was fabulous conversation and laughter. It was great. Celebrate that. Because a week ago, they weren't there. And maybe I might have said, I wish the girls would drop in for dinner. And they did. And it was amazing. And they left with leftovers to take home. So it was, and they asked, did you pack the leftovers? Like it was my job to do that. And I said, yes. So we choose awareness of how our emotional speaks through our senses. Sometimes we forget how we responded emotionally to someone or something. Sometimes we forget that. How we, and we go, oh God, and then regret hits us. Look at how I answered my friend. She needed me, and I couldn't give her the love and attention that she needed. Oh. But today, you can choose. We can choose our presence in the life of those we love. We choose gratitude. We choose awareness of how our emotions speaks through our senses. We need to do that. So we spend 10 minutes daily scrolling or worrying how about 10 minutes to nourish our emotional well-being. I can tell you what you're not doing, but I would be missing the essence of today if I didn't tell you what to do to keep your pillar of emotional prosperity in the attitude of gratitude. Pray, meditate, inflect, to express your gratitude. Meditate to receive what is hanging over you, but you're not opening it. Open your heart to receive love so you can give love. To receive patience so you can give patience. Be grateful and tune in your head so you can inflect. What did I do today that is amazing? And what can I fix tomorrow when I start my day? So affirm with me. I'll read it. I am grounded in gratitude. I see blessings in the smallest of moments. I respond to life with calm and curiosity and compassion. My emotions are sacred symbols. I honor them. I give them thanks for them. You give them thanks for those emotions. Now imagine yourself surrounded by the warm, rich colors of the universe. Golden for financial, peach for emotional, orange for physical, pink for spiritual, and purple for mental prosperity. All flowing around you like a soft breeze, balancing your heart, mind, and body and soul. So you see, take this and use it. Emotional prosperity, there are reasons to take your emotions and be grateful for them. Especially when you were able to control an emotion and you didn't allow it to take you down the rabbit hole of regret. And when you see something, do not see the worst of the thing. See the best. I'm happy and grateful. I am able to connect with the sight and saw the look in this person's face, or feel their energy as they spoke, or realize they're open to give more to the world. Yeah, do that and live a fulfilled life. So let us continue today. Make space for emotional gratitude. Make space to be emotionally grateful for others. Make space for that, because we need to do that. If you are struggling with it, like you like to say, turn that word and say, I am challenged, but now I have some tools. I got them today to how to take and move myself into an attitude of gratitude emotionally. When you're being grateful, for the big and the audacious, put emotions in it. When you're being grateful for the tiny and the insignificant, like I showed you to do, saturate it with emotion. Make emotion come from inside of you to the outside. We have a habit as human beings to take what happens outside of us and bring it inside. It's time we learn to take what is happening inside of us that is amazing and vibrant and bring it out to the world. Have a great and wonderful day, each and every one of you. Thank you for coming. It has been a pleasure to have you guys from TikTok.